A very good morning. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Akanksha Swaroop. We dive into our top segment with breaking inputs coming in. Prime Minister Modi has now lashed out at the Congress government in Karnataka, and these are the breaking inputs we're bringing to you at this hour. Prime Minister Modi, in fact, during an interview with a newspaper from Karnataka, Vijayavan has spoke on tax devolution issue plaguing the state. In fact, he goes on to speak on Karnataka Congress alleging that they are not getting their rightful share with regards to tax devolution row, and Karnataka Congress in fact alleging that they are not getting their rightful share. And this is Karnataka CM after Prime Minister in fact criticized the Congress for the tax protests that have also been happening. The Congress has also been lashing out at the Prime Minister. The row has been taking place for quite some months, as we all know, because the Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah has also been sending constant reminders along with the Congress party over there in Kerala, not to forget the left in Karnataka, not to forget the left in Kerala also has attacked Prime Minister along with the DMK in Tamil Nadu as far as tax devolution issue is concerned. But as of now, what we are bringing to you is that the Prime Minister has addressed an interview to a Karnataka newspaper with regards to the issue of tax devolution, reminding the Congress in fact that they have been given their rightful share by the centre. And this entire issue has in fact escalated in the entire run-up to the Lok Sabha election. And remember, earlier also taking to social media platform X, the Chief Minister of Karnataka had in fact gone on to allege that Prime Minister is not doing enough, especially when it comes to the injustices being suffered by the Kannadigas. In fact, let's quickly go across to Akshara, who brings us all the live details at the moment. Akshara, first of all, let's have it on record. What has the Prime Minister exactly said with regards to the tax devolution issue?
Well, you see, the Prime Minister responding to the tax revolution has stated that from 2014 to 2024, the amount of tax that has been given to the Karnataka has gradually increased. He says that 244% has been increased from what that was giving before under the UPA regime. So that's the claim of the Prime Minister regarding the whole tax devolution. Now remember, the BJP leaders here in the state of Karnataka responding to the Karnataka Congress allegations have also responded the same way, stating that from 2014 to 2024, there has been a gradual increase in the tax devolution share of the state of Karnataka. So that's the argument that has come in from the Prime Minister as well. But the Congress leaders here in the state of Karnataka have been continuously staging protests. They have staged protests in Delhi as well regarding the tax devolution. They have a counter argument stating that the budget outlay has also been increased. The fact that the Karnataka state is the second highest taxpayer to the centre also must ensure that the Karnataka state gets more tax in the form of returns. So that has been the argument of the Karnataka state government. Yesterday as well, we witnessed the Chief Minister and along with the Revenue Minister, along with various Congress leaders who staged a protest in Vidhana Soudha regarding the tax devolution row and also regarding the drought relief that has to be provided to the state of Karnataka. Only the protests are escalating ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. The Congress clearly wants to set the narrative and set the facts straight that they are not getting the rightful share from the centre. So that has been the argument of the Congress government here in the state of Karnataka. But the BJP leaders here, including the Prime Minister as well, who has now spoken on the issue, has said that there has been a gradual increase from 2014 to 2024 when it comes to the tax share that has to be provided to the state of Karnataka.
All right, Akshara, I am going to in fact request you to continue staying with us. Arun Danta is also live with us at the moment. Arun covers the Bharatiya Janata Party for us. Arun, to put this into perspective, remember Prime Minister Modi, even in the Rajya Sabha while making that address, he's been very consistent in the stance of the central government. He's gone on to say that, not just the Karnataka government, but Congress party overall is in fact using the tax devolution issue to create a divide between the north and the south.
Well, that's right, Kamsha. And even in the past, if you remember, there has been multiple occasions when the Finance Ministry and in fact Finance Minister herself responded to these charges of the Karnataka government, where she said that the allegations and the statements coming from the Karnataka leaders, the Congress leaders side are mischievous. She also cited the 15th Finance Commission's guidelines under which these payments are being made to different states. In fact, she also said that there have been factual errors and false monetary claims and misleading statements. And also, of course, there were some selective mentions of certain losses which did not happen in the state. And on the basis of that, they are asking for funds from the central government. And of course, Prime Minister Modi has also spoken on those lines, that how under his leadership in last 10 years, starting from 2014 to 2024, the gains of the states have increased. In fact, specifically when he talked about Karnataka, he said there has been a rise of 244% in the amount which center is giving to different states, and therefore all these developmental work which central government is carrying, all the states are getting its due. So this is, of course, we all know this election time, and the Karnataka government, yesterday we saw there was a protest of the government there. All the chief minister, deputy chief minister, MLAs were present in mounting pressure on the central government. But Prime Minister Modi responding to this and sharing with the fact that 244% is the increase in last 10 years as far as the central government disbursed to the Karnataka
Absolutely.
state.
In fact, Arun, I'm going to request you to continue staying with us. Let me quickly go back to Akshara. Akshara, the timing of Prime Minister's comments is, of course, extremely significant, considering, as Arun was also highlighting, we've seen that protest happen at the Vidhan Sauda in Karnataka yesterday, which is why the contrast between the UP and the NDA regimes has also been brought out by Prime Minister in this interview to the newspaper Vijayavan, as it's known. Prime Minister has also highlighted how the development work between 2014 to 2024 has been far more in Karnataka compared to the year 2004 up till 2014.
Well, yes, absolutely. That is also one of the claims that is being made by the Prime Minister in this recent interview to this Kannada newspaper. He says that, while speaking about the tax devolution as well, he speaks about the infrastructural development that, that he claims that the BJP government at the center has made for Karnataka. He speaks about the infrastructural development such as the roadways, highways, and also railways as well. So that's what the Prime Minister is stating, that apart from this, we are also developing the infrastructure for the state of Karnataka. So that's what the Prime Minister had to say regarding this. And also the Congress has countered the argument of the Prime Minister, stating that there are various irrigation projects that needs to be done. For instance, if you take the Upper Bhadra project, during the BJP's regime here in the state of Karnataka, 5,300 crore was allotted, but still that fund has not been released for the state of Karnataka for the irrigation purposes. And they've also been demanding a suburban railway project, but still that has not been given a green signal. So that's what the Congress leaders had to say, countering the argument of the Prime Minister here in the state of Karnataka. And, rightfully said, at this juncture, this issue, setting the narrative of the tax devolution and various other issues becomes all the very important for the state of Karnataka, the Congress, the leaders especially, because, in the previous Lok Sabha polls, out of 28 seats, the Congress was able to win just one seat, and this time they want to make it clear that they win more seats as much as possible here in the state of Karnataka. And the tax devolution and also delay in the drought relief for sure that are to be provided to the state of Karnataka, to the Karnataka farmers. These are the two main issues that are being raised by the Karnataka state government.
Absolutely. In fact, Arun, if I could bring you in on the political narrative and the rhetoric that is now stemming out of this, because I can't help but allude to that debate that had taken place in the Rajya Sabha when the President had made that address on the motion of thanks. The Prime Minister, in fact, had, if I could bring in Akshara on that bit, the political rhetoric has remained the same. Even the interview today that the Prime Minister has given Akshara is echoing the same thought, that the Prime Minister had in fact, that address that he had made at Rajya Sabha when he said that this is a very dangerous narrative. He had given the example of rivers flowing from the Himalayas. He said that if states in India claim that the rivers only belong to us and will not be shared, what will happen to the country, and what is the thought process of ye hamara paisa hai, hamara tax hai, and that is a very dangerous sort of narrative which is only going to sort of break up the entire country, and something we are also seeing happen, because he's only gone on to sort of reinstate the fact that there's equal money, there are equal opportunities being extended forward to the state of Karnataka and all southern states.